What's going on, people? This is your boy Brett Bridges. I'm in the building directly out of Chicago, Team Bridges of Success. I am one of the many members of my Econ, yes, the personal financial success company. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in with me tonight. Look, we do this like we do this every single Monday. It's called Millionaire Mindset Monday. So do me a favor, when you get on here, make sure that you check in with your name and where you're checking in from. Your name and your city, check in. I see Jorge is in the building, Miss Sharonica's in the building. We got people checking in already. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this thing started real quick. I'm going to play one of y'all favorite tracks that y'all been asking me to play. So here we go. When I'm just trying to secure my paper, I'm on my grind, so forget a hater. It's money making Monday. It's money making Monday. I'm just trying to secure my paper. I'm on my grind, so forget a hater. Go get it.
It's money out there, go get it.
Go get it.
It's money Monday, go get it.
Hey.
It's money out there, go get it. It's money Monday, go get it.
Where you checking in from? Put it in the comments. Let's get it. Where you checking in from? Put it in the comments. Hey. Lemmy's in the building. Donnie's in the building. Sharonica's here. Hey. Where you checking in from? Put it in the comments. Hey. It's money out there, go get it. It's money out there, go get it. So it looks like I'm over here DJing. I know y'all probably like, why you keep looking over here? Look, I'm sitting there multitasking at the same time. So like I said, when you check in with me, put your name and your city where you're checking in from, because we want this thing to travel worldwide. And make sure that you share with somebody that's going to be able to benefit from financial literacy, financial freedom. All right, so what we're going to talk about tonight, we're going to talk about the 2-4-3 strategy. This right here is what helped to go about building finances for yourself with the money that you already have. You probably don't realize this, but you have more money that's in your back pocket right now that you honestly don't think that you have access to. You do. Real quick, you have a job and you pay taxes at that job. Could you use an additional $200 to $600 more without asking your boss for a raise or for a promotion, putting in any extra hours? If you could do that right now and you want some extra dollars in your pocket, do me a favor, hit the share button or just give me some likes and comments, because I'm guaranteeing you that this is beneficial for you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start this off in reference of the 2-4-3 strategy. I'm going to show you how to get more funds inside your pocket without having to go about putting in extra work, okay? All right, so first we're going to start off with the 2 of the 2-4-3 strategy. All right, the 2 is the 2 objectives that every person has to live by. All right, it's their current lifestyle and their future lifestyle. So write that in the comments. 2 objectives. All right, your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle. So your current lifestyle is actually paid for by your labor. That means that the work that you're putting in right now is what you're actually bringing to the table right now. Okay, so I'm talking about the clothes on your back. I'm talking about the food on your plate. I'm talking about the gas in the car. I mean, you're paying for daycare. You're paying for other expenses. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? But your future lifestyle is just as important. So make sure you write in the comments, current lifestyle, future lifestyle. There's 2 different lifestyles, but your future lifestyle is just as important because that one is actually paid for by your investments, all right? People are thinking right now, well, I don't have enough money to go about investing, but it actually is possible to do. A lot of people don't know this, but did you know that there are literally over 475 different type of tax deductions that you can take advantage of right now? People don't know this, but I'm going to show you how to do it real quick. I know there's a lot of people watching the football game, so I'll probably catch y'all right between half times. So Don't even tell me what the score is. I'll check it out when I'm done. All right? So we're going to go directly into the next one. And the next is your 4 challenges. Your 4 challenges is actually what's actually holding you back from getting the funds that you think that you should be bringing home. Okay? Challenge number 1, inflation. Okay? If you don't know what inflation is the cost of goods and services consistently rising while the value of your dollar is either staying the same, which actually means it's dropping. All right? The best example that I can give you, is at the gas pump. Do you remember when you were able to go to the gas pump with a $20 bill? Take that $20 bill and at least get 20 gallons of gas. I mean, that was real good back in '96, right? That was a good time back then. So what you do is, think about this. 20 gallons of gas for that same $20 bill back in '96. Fast forward to today, 2018, that $20 bill is only going to get you maybe 7 to 8 gallons of gas. Hey, Devin, thanks for checking in with me. Miss Mika, hey, thanks for checking in. Make sure you write your name and what city and state you're checking in from. And give me a share, man, because like I said, you want this stuff to go worldwide. Invite your people that know about this. There's a lot of people in your backyard right now that actually could use this information, all right? So inflation was your first challenge because the value of your dollar is consistently dropping. But you got 3 more challenges. Challenge number 2 is taxes. Write that in the comments below. Taxes. Now think about this. You have a job. You packed up your lunch. You got your clothes ready. You sit there and you drove to work through crazy traffic. Did all of the above to get there to get your payroll check. And then when you got paid, what happened? Did you get paid first? Nah. You actually got paid second because the government got paid first. That's true. The government takes at least a good 1/3 of your payroll check if you were not aware. Hey, Chan, thanks for checking in with me. Make sure you give me a share. Check in where you're checking in from, all right? What's the name in your city? All right? Challenge number 2, taxes. They take the first 1/3 of your payroll check if you were not aware of this. That means that you're working 100% of the time and you're barely getting 66% of that. All right? So, Uncle Sam is actually getting paid first. You're getting paid second. Now, I know you're probably thinking you're surviving. You're thinking that everything is going well. Well, unfortunately, you got to think about this. There's 2 more challenges that actually take place. 2 more. All right? Challenge number 3 is debt. All right? Write this in the comments below. Debt. Challenge number 3 is debt. All right? If you don't realize this, a lot of people are in debt. Follow along. If you have a credit card, hit the like button right now. All right? If you have 2 credit cards, hit the heart button right now. If you have more than 2 credit cards, we're not going to go any further, hit the sad arrow right now real quick because I guarantee you don't realize this. You're paying a lot more interest for the things that you think that you're coming out of pocket for. So I'm going to show you how to actually get that back. All right? But think about this. The first 1/3 of your funds is going directly towards taxes. The second 1/3 is going towards debt. Why? Because you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're literally, because taxes took the first 1/3, you're borrowing from the bottom half. So what does that mean? MasterCard, Visa, Capital One. They want to know what's in your wallet. They're in your wallet. And we're going to show you how to actually get your funds back in your pocket, okay? Challenge number 4. Challenge number 4. Make sure you're following along with me. Justin, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I'm glad you're checking in with me. Eric, glad to see you, man. Hey, we make sure we get back in touch. We're going to make sure we get that working. All right, challenge number 4 is big business. Big business. Write that in the comments below and give me a share. Big business. All right? If you were not aware of this, big business actually happens every single month. That's right. Something is happening. Something is actually happening every single month where the funds inside your pocket that you think that you're, putting to the side is actually not. It's hurting you because unfortunately, your funds are going out the door before it comes back in your pocket. How is that? What month are we in right now? September. What's the next holiday is about to come up? October. What's happening in October? Halloween. Did you know that over $2.8 billion is spent directly in costumes? How about this? $2.3 billion is actually spent in candy. That's in America. 2.3 billion is spent on candy. And you're spending 2.8 billion on costumes, and guess what? You're only going to wear that suit one time. You're going to wear that outfit one time, but you don't realize how much it's actually happening. Every single month, there's another holiday that takes place. Think about it. January, you got New Year's. February, you got Valentine's Day. In March, kids are out on spring break, right? What happens? April, you got Easter. People are getting the new suits. Some people are putting more money towards tithes and offering. In May, you got Mother's Day. You got also Memorial Day. In June, you got Father's Day. Let me see, July, the birth of our nation, Independence Day. I call that International Hot Dogs and Hamburgers Day, and that's all you see is grills outside, right? In August, the kids are going back to school. In September, you got the last barbecue of the year, which is usually happens around Labor Day, all right? October, Halloween, we talked about that. November, they hit you almost 4 times hard. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I know, guarantee there's weekend specials that's constantly happening. In December, you got Christmas, and less than 6 days later, guess what happens? The cycle starts all over again. Tracy, hey, good to see you, and thank you for checking in with me. Make sure you plug in your name and where you're checking in from below, all right, and share. So big business happens every single month, and you don't realize this, but every single month, more money's coming out your pocket. So you literally don't realize that you can't save anything because you're constantly spending. That's right, inflation. The cost of goods and services consistently going up. Taxes are happening, so that means 1/3 of your payroll check is going out the door to taxes. Debt is taking the bottom 1/3 of your funds, right? Big business, challenge number 4. Every single month there's another holiday. I didn't even talk about anniversaries. I didn't talk about graduations. I didn't talk about vacations. I didn't talk about any of that. These are just the basic 12 months, and there's so much that's going on in between there. But I want to show you how to get your finances back inside your pocket. So if you're following along with me, make sure that you share this with somebody that could benefit from this information. All right? Now, don't cry, but there are solutions. All right? There's at least 3 good solutions. Chauncey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Another heavy hitter directly out of Texas. So, next, we're going to talk about the 3 solutions. All right? Solution number 1. Oh, before we get there, I'm going to give you a quick fact. Did you know that literally 28 to 35% of your funds is going out of pocket directly to taxes? But if you're a home-based business, that you're actually in a lower tax bracket, only between 18 to 23%? Think about this. 35%, 18%. You can see the big pay gap that's in between there. And we'll show you how to get that on your next check. How? Solution number 1. Within 3 days, we're going to show you how to get cash flow positive. All right, cash flow positive. How do you do that? Well, the way you get cash flow positive is that we show you how to properly adjust that W-4 form, okay? You remember the W-4 form? The form that you got when you first got your job, right? You said, all right, I finally got the job, this, that, and other. What did they do? They gave you a W-4 form at the job that said HR. I said, I need you to fill this paperwork out. We're going to show you, and after you get that, filling it out, give the paperwork back to us. This is what you're going to be paying towards taxes. They can't help you on how to properly fill it out. Most people don't realize this, but they're only putting a 0, a 1, or maybe a 2. They're leaving so much more money on the table. But being a part of your own home-based business, we show you how to properly adjust it. I've actually seen people jump from a 2 to, I think the highest I've seen is between a 15 to a 17. Yes, legally, morally, and ethically, we can show you how to go about get cash flow positive from the job that you already work. Why not take advantage? So, we'll show you how to get cash flow positive within the first 3 days, okay? Next, within 6 weeks, strategy number 2, solution number 2, within 6 weeks, we show you how to get business income. That's right, business income. 1099 money. That's when you're lower tax bracket money. Hey, Somi, good to see you. Hey, Katrina, I see you. Thanks so much for checking in with me. So, 6 weeks, business income. People are trying to wonder, how are you making money on your business, but you're not selling anything? You're just educating. I'm just giving you general education, right, that you weren't aware of, but I show you how to get those funds back in your pocket. Well, this is how you do it right now. You're watching. This is what we do. There are a team of educators that are right now, there are a team of educators and leaders that are teaching you how to go about building your own home-based business without having to do it. Look at that, Mr. Malcolm, directly out of Texas, one of my big heavy hitters out there. Congratulations on the new little one that's on its way. Look, business income. Get more money directly from your business. How? And I will tell you this now. You are able to actually get funds from helping to sign and educate other people on how to get your own home-based business. If you literally got paid $35, but let's just say $35 average for every person that you signed up. Okay, the first two, $10, $10. And then every person that you signed after that, $35, $35, $35, $35, $35. Decide to sign in. Think about that. 10 people, $35? That's over $350 in your pocket right there. Without what you just educating. You don't have to sell anything. We have the tools to show you how to get this extra money in there. All right. So that's business income. That's within 6 weeks. All right. Now within 9 months, we show you how to get investment income. Write that in the comments below. Okay. Investment income. Now, people will probably wonder how you do that. Think about this. How much more money would you have if you had no bills? If you sit there and was able to pay your rent or mortgage 6 months in advance, if you were able to go about paying your car note off instead of 60 months, but paying it off in, let's just say 24 months, instead of 5 years, you're paying it off in 2. You save all this interest and you got all this extra income coming in. What are you going to do with it? Invest. Make your money make money. While you sleep, your money's making money. While you're awake, your money's making money. When you walking the dog, your money's making money. All of the above. Now, I am not a day trader. I can't tell you where to put your money, but I can educate you on how to make your money move. I'm talking about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, there's rental property, all of the above. It's all lined up. Take advantage of the opportunity that's coming to you right now. All right? That's how you sit there and you get money back inside your pocket. Now, hold on. Sorry, I was getting the call. Look. Investment income is also how, like I said, is how your money makes money for you while you're actually taking care of other business as well. Think about it. People are getting laid off at their job. People are actually having to retire early. Did you know that Social Security actually is covering only 40% of what you make? If you're working 100% of the time right now and you're barely surviving, how are you going to be ready if you're able to be ready when Social Security time comes around and they're only going to give you maybe 40% of what you were doing? You got to have a game plan in place right now. This is why I say you need to get back in touch with the person that got you on here. Hey, Kelsey, good to see you. Thank you so much for checking in. Write your name and your city where you're checking in from. Make sure you get back with these heavy hitters that are contacting you and they're hitting the share button and they're adding you in because they want you to benefit from it too. $35 goes a long way. All right, so those were the 3 solutions, right? So what I'm going to do is, real quick, if you're following along with me, you see this book. 475 tax deductions. Take a quick pick. See, this book right here actually changed my life. This has so many different ways to show you how to get funds back inside your pocket without you, because this is regular money that you're spending right now that you could be actually getting funds back on. All right? A home-based business actually gives you the benefit of a big corporation. That's right. You ain't got to go to your local, build your own Taco Bell. You don't have to build your own McDonald's. You don't have to have a salon, all of the above. We show you how to get these funds back inside your pocket with what you're doing right now. You shift your mindset, I guarantee you'll shift your income. So real quick, follow along with me. If you are right now following along, if you pay any of these bills, hit the heart button or hit the like button if it pertains to you. All right, I'm going to just mention 10. There's 475, but I'm only going to mention 10. All right. 1. Do you pay rent or mortgage? No? Yes? All right. Do you pay a light bill? Do you pay a gas bill? Do you pay for gas inside your car? Yeah. How about the clothes on your back? Do you pay for the clothes on your back? What about the kids? Do you have children? Did you know that you're able to write off over $12,000 per child because they actually help you in your business? Did you know that that's $12,000 in tax savings? Yeah, you get that. You get that back. Now, what about a dog? You have a dog. No goldfish, no cats, no kittens. A dog. Yeah. When somebody knocks at the door, yeah, and the dog barks, that's a guard dog. You're able to write off his food. You're able to write off his clothes. All of the above. This all comes directly in pocket. Okay? It all is able to come back to you. Do you have to pay for furniture? How about this? Anybody had to buy a microwave recently? How about a refrigerator? Anything like that? Inside house utilities you got to take care of? You got to pay for yourself? How about this? Has anything broken down recently? Let's just say, for example, you had to pay for new tires, had to get a new oil change, had to get a car, had to sit there and put money towards that. Why not be able to write that off and get some of those funds back? And last but not least, number 10 is everybody's favorite. Do you eat? Do you go out for meals and entertainment? Are you able to sit there and get these funds back inside your pocket? You're paying for at least 10 of these, right? Minimum, regularly, right? How much are you getting back? How much do you want back? All of them, right? Get back in touch with the person that got you on here and want to show you how to get your funds back. I didn't even go into actually how to go about repairing your credit. I didn't get directly into the Cashflow Manager app that shows you how to write off all of your bills. I didn't talk about all the heavy hitters that are in the back office that are watching you right now and that are telling you to come and join online with you right now. This is the benefit of it. I'll tell you right now, the cost of it is $47.90. That's just the startup to actually be in and start. Guess what? You can write that off too. After that, it's $34.95 a month. Did you know $34.95 is an average of like $1.17 a day? $1.17 a day invested in yourself could bring you back on the front end $200 to $600 every single month. Plus residual pickup. Like I said, business income. 35, 35, 35, 35 for every person that you're educating, just to have the benefit from it. And then on the back end, the extra residual income every month of having what, $5, $7, and $9 coming in every single month to your pocket. Why not be able to take advantage of the cash flow that's coming in right now that's already coming to your pocket? You're just not taking advantage of it. We're going to show you how to do that. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to bring on a special guest. All right. This special guest I met directly, it's been about a year now, and he sat there and he showed me how to go about basically writing off his lifestyle and how beneficial that it was for him. Now, Karvell, if you're there, send me a message, because right now I'm trying to pull you on and it's going a little bit slower. So Karvell, if you're there, send me out a message real quick so I can throw you on here real quick, and so everybody can be able to hear your testimony as well and hear how beneficial it's been for you. Let me see here. Give me 2 seconds. Facebook show me love when it wants to, so I'm going to go ahead and try to bring him back on here. We had a chance to talk earlier, and I said, bro, you got to tell your testimony. I just saw you at a weekend event sitting there teaching this 2-4-3 strategy to everybody. So I want you to be able to jump on here and help the people. Give me 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Facebook love me when they want to. If anybody's watching the game, let me know if the game is back on. Because I know guaranteed, I play semi-pro football, so you know I'm watching football left and right. So I need to know what's going on. As a matter of fact, if you can guess the score, we'll sit there and do a little something special for you. If you get the score right. Alright, let me give me a sec. Karvell, send me a message so I can get this invite and add you on here. Make sure you're logging in through your phone. And let me add you in. Alright, there you go. Like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. This happens every single Monday at 8:30 Central Standard Time. If you're already part of the business and you don't know how to explain, this is how you add them. Big homie, can you hear me?
What's happening? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's happening?
Try to move this light out your way a little bit.
All right, no problem. Now, for anybody that doesn't recognize who this man is, this is one of the biggest coaches that's taking over right now directly in Chicago. Basketball coach, entrepreneur, future millionaire. Yes, I'm putting it in the air. Future millionaire, Mr. Karvell Bailey, directly out of, what city are you in Chicago?
I'm in the south suburbs. I'm in the far
south suburbs. I'm in the north suburbs. We're about close to an hour away from each other. But like I said, this is how you educate, you leverage, and you network. So like I said, if you don't know who this person is, make sure you send him a request. All right, Mr. Karvell Bailey. All right.
Well, first of all, let me say thank you for having me on, man. I definitely want to throw it back to Brett. You're doing an amazing job, man. The consistency of what you're doing is amazing. I understand because I do it with my basketball show. Even at the restaurant, wherever you at right now, you are helping so many people, man, and that's a blessing, So I am glad to know you, know the funny side of you, and also know the business side. So I'm always appreciative when you invite me on here, and I'm actually looking at my computer while I'm talking to you because I'm on Home Depot because I'm about to buy a couple toilet seats, and so I might as well buy them from myself, right, and get a little money back because I got to buy them anyway. So, yeah.
Right it off.
If you see me looking at the screen, that's what I'm doing, so that I can go to the store and get it, in time. So, yeah, man,
No
how you
problem,
doing?
man. The cash flow don't stop. The cash flow don't stop. All right, look.
Absolutely.
I know guaranteed that you are, what is that, my EVP Gold. Like I said, I'm pushing into business very big right now. Cash flow cultivator right now. Now, look, I want to be able to reach on here and hit you with two quick questions. And you tell me on
Hmm.
your behalf, you answer the best way that you can to be forward, to influence and show with people how simple this is. The math
Right.
is very simple, people. We're just adding and subtracting. All right, so question number one is, tell me about your lifestyle before and after being a part of my econ.
Well, before my econ, my wife and I are both educators and making a nice amount of money, but we was getting strong arm. I mean, we were really getting strong arm. We were able to do certain things because we always gave clothes away and paid our tithes and different things like that. So we were able to see a little money back, at tax time. But it's like, wait a minute, why are they taking so much money? But since joining this company, well, the first year in the door, we did strategy one, and my wife was able to bring back in $766 a month
A
on her
month?
paycheck a month, and so
Oh man,
that
you're
was
gonna need to
money
pull
that
my
she was
calculator out.
that that was money that she was giving away, and now that
Yeah.
was I was gone from the actual school district at that time, but just imagine if we had met this company when we were both working, you know, um, we probably, would have brought in so much more. So not only the funds that we were able to bring back, but we were also able to write off 35 grand in
Mm.
taxes, because not only with this business, but also, have another business. But it just, the education just opened our eyes to so much that we should have been doing that we
Right.
weren't doing. And then us being educators, you kind of felt like we supposed to know this, type of stuff if we educators, but we just didn't.
Exactly. So you sitting there and you're cash flowing off the money that you already have, because now that you're actually your own entrepreneur, you were able to lower your taxes and bring back an additional 700 plus per month. I mean, you got to think about
Indeed.
that, people. That's well over 8,000 more per year. All right, and that's not even talking tax time. That's just talking
But wait a minute,
throughout the
we
year.
we ain't done though, B. With the new tax laws changing this year, we had to go back and revisit our 2018 W-4, and that
Uh
brought
huh.
in because the number of allowances changed, for um, business owners. Well, for everybody. So we were able to see an additional 140 when we readjusted our 2018. So that by itself, man, was just an eye opener. Like, wait a minute, everybody need to hear this. And by us being educators, I'm on two personal missions. One, to take over the game of basketball and bring it back to the way it was, but also to help
Yeah.
so many educators, man, because I know so many educators that are struggling, and I mean struggling, and they're
Yeah.
giving their self every day to these kids, and
Mm-hmm.
that's my plight, to be able to help these individuals, because the greatest thing that I've gotten from my econ, outside of, all of the money, being able to put in, emergency fund up, writing off my lifestyle from this company and this opportunity, is the education and the network. Because see, the network is going to help educate you, and your education is going to allow for you to do all those other things that I just talked about, writing off your
Right.
lifestyle, using your money as a boomerang when you buying, online. So the network and the education is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's crazy. See, this is a reason why people need to actually understand how beneficial it is to go about having your own home-based business. We didn't say anything about selling any power pills, and say anything about all about selling anything. All we're doing is just educating with what you already have. People right now don't realize that this extra money that you're doing, that you're giving away to the government, is just an interest-free loan back to them. So why not get the funds back to you? Get the benefit of the extra funds, the extra education that comes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired of watching old episodes of Martin. I'm tired of watching old episodes of, what I'm saying, of all these old shows or whatever, because it's not getting me anywhere. But with just watching these quick 6-minute videos and being able to educate by the masses without having to sell anything, yes, I'm gonna take advantage. And this man right here just told you how much more than he got back in his pocket without having to sell anything. All right, well, real
And I
quick.
didn't have,
No question number two.
I go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and I didn't have to sell nothing. I didn't have to tell nobody. But when you get that type of blessing,
Yeah.
we're blessed to be a blessing. So when you get that type of blessing, why wouldn't you want to bless somebody else? And you can get compensated for it? Come on, man, you got to be kidding me.
For all my insurance people, if you're not paying attention, there's no what is it called when the other person decides to quit and get out? What is that called? A buyback?
Yeah.
When they No buybacks, people. You're sitting there educating people. You're educating with videos, educating with other educators, leveraging each other on how to get this extra funds without having to sell anything. So real quick, question number two, you tell me, what do you believe is one of the best parts on being on the right side of capitalism since you've actually had your home-based business? I mean, are we talking income shifting? Are we talking building generational wealth? Are we talking the financial education? I mean, tell me what you think is one of the most beneficial parts.
Opportunity, man. Um, just opportunity to do more and to see more, than you maybe ever thought that you would be able to do. Like the possibilities are endless, but just the opportunity to be involved in something so meaningful, not only to others, but you're also helping yourself. So, just having the opportunity, to be on this live with you, the opportunity to be able to share with others, the opportunity to be able to teach this back, not only to the kids that I work with in the school system or that I coach, but to my personal kids. So just, those opportunities that, you may not have gotten if you really wasn't paying attention, and if you really like weren't taking action on what what was presented to you, so the opportunity to do so many more things has just blown my mind. I mean, and just knowing, as you said, a millionaire here, I just got to get there. So just knowing
That's
that,
it.
that opportunity is not only possible, but it's going to happen, and it's going to happen sooner than later. Oh man, yeah, amazing, amazing.
Exactly. Look, this is exactly how you do it. Look, let me say it right here. Everyone needs this, and if you have a job, you needed this like yesterday. This is how you get your cash flow positive and get your funds back up. I mean, I even sit there and saw somebody earlier. Crystal said it. Great conversation. Teachers need this. Do you know how much the teachers are unfortunately being underpaid? Do you know how many people right now are working paycheck to paycheck? Do you know how much of a percentage that you can put back inside your pocket without having to sit there and go get a second job? Two jobs are for two people. This is how you go about doing it. Like I said, the education is there, the actual tools are there, the people in the back office are there, your friends that you may not even realize are trying to help you. All right? Get this actual extra funds back inside your pocket. So look, you got Mr. Brett Bridges here. Make sure that you get in touch directly with this guy right here, Mr. Karvell Bailey, directly out of
That's
Chicago.
all right.
All right? Hit him with the keyword cultivator. I know we're gonna make it easier for you because some people can't spell
Easy.
that. We're gonna say cash flow. Hit him with the word cash flow if you
Yeah,
want to get
baby.
back in touch with Mr. Karvell so he can educate you and show you how to get funds back inside your pocket just like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And anybody, let me just say this. If you connected to this man, Brett Bridges, in any type of way, y'all don't understand the talent that this man has. He can play professional football somewhere if his knees let him. He should be on America's Got Talent because his voice is amazing, and he can do the hip hop and everything. But he's taken the time to be able to teach and educate what's not being taught in schools. So if you ain't connected to him, then you need to connect with Brett Bridges as well as Mamie Bridges, the Bridges of success, and you need to lock and load with them. So if Brett invited you on here, if you saw this on his live, you definitely need to get back with him. And since using the keyword cash for me, let's use the keyword bridges for Brett. So if Brett invited you on here, let's do the right thing. And hey, let him help you. He's offering free help. Let him help you. you know. So keyword bridges. Get back to my main man B2, like I call him, and he gonna take care of you. Absolutely, I'm
All
I'm
right?
telling you, he will.
That's how you do it right there. Look, the price of it, we're going to go ahead and knock this out. The price of it right now, $47.90. That's the first startup price when you first get on. Then the people in that back office that's watching you right now are going to show you how to go about adjusting your W-4, how to bring in more business income, how to bring in investment income. Just like that, everything is there for you. You have no reason to be afraid of anything. All right? 47.90 to start it off, 34.95 a month. That's an average of $1.17 a day. Right off your lifestyle. See this book? Right off your lifestyle. I've been doing it now for over 2 years and just now sitting there and just cash flowed over 100,000. Not bragging. This is just education. So take advantage of the opportunity that's at hand. All right. Get in touch with my homeboy. Get in touch with your boy. Hey, if they're watching right now, hit them with the word info because it's definitely beneficial. All right. Hey, Ms. Carvell, thanks so much for jumping on Cash
Hey man,
Flow
thank you for
Cultivated,
having me,
man.
man. Yes, sir. Thank you for having
All
me. I
right.
appreciate
All right, let's get back to
you.
this Monday Night Football.
Oh no, no football, no football.
All right, so look, people, this is how simple that it is. I want you to be able to help to get this money back inside your pocket. Okay? I'm going to sit there and process and put on a link on here. It is to go about building this education. Most people think that they don't have to teach. We have the tools that are already there for you. All you have to do is just take the leap. If you sit back and you stay stagnant, we understand why your pockets are the way that they are. But we show you how to get this education. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. It's going on 9:09. Thank you so much for tuning in with me every Monday night. Bridges of Success. I'm going in every Monday night. Y'all have yourself a good night. Enjoy the rest of that football game. And I will holler at you.
Don't know me, and
I'm
I'm
just
just
trying
trying
to
to
secure
secure
my.
my paper.
I'm on my grind, so forget a hater.
It's money making Monday.
It's money making Monday.
Money making Monday.
It's money making Monday. I'm just trying to secure my paper. I'm on my grind, so forget a hater.
It's money Monday, go get it. It's money after, go get it. It's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, go get it. It's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, go get it. It's money Monday, go get it. It's money
He's
Monday,
out.
go